Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the online Arabic classes offered by Bayt al-Hikmah in Deoband. This is your brother Mufti Anwar Khan al-Qasmi, the managing director of the institute and the lead teacher in it. We are on page number 43 of Al-Qira'atul al-Wadihah, part 1, al-Juz'ul awwal. And this is ad-Darsul Khamis wal Ishrun. Lesson number 25, 25th lesson. The idea of this lesson is same. We will discuss al-Mu'tal again in this lesson. We will practice al-Mu'tal models of verbs again in this lesson. But there is a difference. There is a little difference. And that difference is that if you remember, as I explained earlier many times, that if any of the three radicals is waw or ya, whether it is waw or whether it is ya, in all cases, in both cases, if there is any of the three radicals waw or ya, it will be called as al-mu'tal, a weak verb. In all the four sections, in all the previous four chapters of this book, we discussed al-mu'tal, but that was mu'tal wawi. Mu'tal wawi meaning, in all those four sections, the particular mu'tal which was discussed, that had waw in the first radical, second radical, or the third radical. In any of the three radicals, there was waw. You did not see any sample, any model that had ya instead of waw. So in this lesson particularly, the author will focus on those types of models, on those types of samples which have ya instead of wa. So there is no difference whether it is waw or ya in any of the three radicals, it will be called as mu'tal. And if the waw or ya is in the first letter, that is mu'tallul fa, and if it is on the second letter, that is mu'tallul ain, and if it is on the third radical, it is mu'tallul lam. And mu'tallul fa, that is technically known in Arabic as mithal, and mu'tallul ain, that is technically known as ajwaf, and mu'tallul lam, that is technically known as an-naqis. Okay, so I hope that the main idea of this lesson is completely clear for you. So again, we will have in this lesson only those types of mu'tal verbs, weak verbs, which have ya in any of the three radicals and not waw. We already had a lot of examples, a number of chapters on that. Okay, Bismillah. Hada dukkanul fawakihi. This is a fruit shop. Dukkan meaning shop. Al-fawakih is the plural of fakiha. And dukkanul fawakih, a possessive structure, mudaf and mudafil structure. This is the fruit shop, or this is the shop of the fruits. Al-fakihiyu yabi'ul fakihata. The fruit seller is selling fruits. Al-fakihiyu yabi'ul fakihata. So yabi'u, this is ba'a yabi'u. Yabi'u is the present form, and mudari form. So yabi'u, this ya you see, ba'a yabi'u, this ya, this is the weak letter and this is the vowel, and this is making this verb as mu'tal. And since this is in the middle, this is the second letter that has ya, so this will be called as al-ajwaf. This is mu'tal and this is mu'tallul ain, and mu'tallul ain is technically known as al-ajwaf. So this is al-ajwaf category. This verb belongs to the al-ajwaf category of mu'tal verbs, weak verbs. وَذَلِكَ دُكَّانُ الْبَقَّالِ. وَذَلِكَ دُكَّانُ الْبَقَّالِ. And that is the shop of the grocer. And that is the shop of the grocer. Al-Baqqalu yabi'u al-khudara. The grocer is selling al-khudar vegetables. The grocer is selling vegetables. So again, yabi'u, this is weak verb. And al-baqqalu yaji'u ila dukkanihi sabahan. Al-baqqalu yaji'u ila dukkanihi sabahan. The grocer comes to his shop in morning. Wala yaghibu anhu ila al-masai. And he does not go from there. He does not leave that until evening. Ghaba meaning to be absent, to disappear from some place, to leave some place. Wala yaghibu anhu ila al-masai, and he does not leave there, and he does not leave that, meaning that place, he does not leave his shop till evening. So ja'a yaji'u and ghaba yaghibu again. So ba'a yabi'u, ja'a yaji'u, ghaba yaghibu. All these three, they are on the pattern of daraba yadribu. So ba'a yabi'u, basically it was baya'a yabi'u. For some morphological requirements, this change was incorporated. We will discuss this concept later in related chapter, inshallah. Hada dukkanu samaki. This is the shop of fish. As-sammaku yadhabu ila an-nahri. هذا دكان السمك. السماك يذهب إلى النهر ويصيد السمك ويبيعه في السوق. Okay. السمك meaning fish and دكان meaning shop. هذا دكان السمك. This is the shop of fish or fish shop. This is again mudaf and mudaf ilayh structure, a possessive structure. Okay, هذا دكان السمك. This is the shop of the fish. And السماك يذهب إلى النهر ويصيد السمك. السماك, fisherman, the person who sells fish, he is called as السماك. He is called as السماك. Okay, so the fisherman goes to the river. An-nahr meaning river. Okay. And then وَيَصِيدُ السَّمَكَ, and he hunts the fish. وَيَبِيعُهُ فِي السُّوقِ, and sells them in the market. So as-sammak, fisherman, and sada yasidu, this is the main verb which has been brought here for your study, which is related to the theme of this lesson. وَيَصِيدُ السَّمَكَ, and he hunts the fish. وَيَبِيعُهُ فِي السُّوقِ, and sells them in the market. ذَلِكَ تِلْمِيذُ الْمَدْرَسَةِ, he is a school student. هُوَ يَحْضُرُ فِي الْفَصْلِ فِي الْمِيعَادِ, he attends the classes on time. وَلَا يَغِيبُ عَنْهُ, and he does not leave the classroom. وَلَا يَمِيلُ إِلَى اللَّعْبِ, and he does not like playing. Okay, so again I am translating this paragraph. ذَلِكَ تِلْمِيذُ الْمَدْرَسَةِ. تِلْمِيذُ الْمَدْرَسَةِ, again a possessive structure. He is a school student or student of the school. هُوَ يَحْضُرُ فِي الْفَصْلِ فِي الْمِيعَادِ, he attends the classroom فِي الْمِيعَادِ, on time. وَلَا يَغِيبُ عَنْهُ, and he does not leave that, meaning he does not leave that place, or he is not absent from there, meaning he does not like to be absent from there. وَلَا يَمِيلُ إِلَى اللَّعِبِ, and he is not inclined to playing, or he does not like playing. Okay, and now again you have some sample structures. In these sample structures, some of the different forms using the same verb ba'a yabi'u, which is mu'tal ya'i, they have been used. Huwa yabi'u al-fakihata, he is selling fruits. Hiya tabi'u al-bayza, she is selling eggs. Anta tabi'u al-khudara, you are selling vegetables. Anti tabi'in al-haliba, you are selling, meaning female. You female are selling milk. Ana abi'u al-halwa, I am selling sweets. So you see, all these 5 sentences were mudare, present tense forms. And now in this line, you have fi'l al-amr and fi'l al-nahi. Ya Hamid, oh Hamid, بيع هذا السمك في السوق. Sell this fish in market. ولا تبيع في البيت, and don't sell at home. Ya Suad, بيعي هذا البيض في البيت. Sell these eggs at home. ولا تبيعي في السوق, and don't sell in market. هو باع السمكة. He sold the fish. Now in this paragraph you have the same verb باع but in the past tense form. So you have to notice all these changes. You have to note all these changes and the different forms, the different changing forms in different sigha. You have to be careful about that. هو باع السمكة. He sold the fish. هي باعت الدجاجة. She sold the chicken, the hen. أنت بعت الديكة. You sold the rooster. أنت بعت البيضة. You sold the egg. أنا بعت السمكة. I sold the fish. And now in Tamreen number 1. In Tamreen number 1, you have only 4 verbs. And all these 4 verbs are mu'tal, and they are mu'tal ya'i. Meaning the letter which is in these verbs, that is ya instead of waw. And I explained earlier whether it is waw or ya, that doesn't matter. In all cases, in both cases, the verb will be technically known as mu'tal. Okay, so ja'a, huwa ja'a, he came. Ja'at, hiya ja'at, she came. Ji'ita, anta ji'ita, you came. Ji'iti, anti ji'iti, you came. Ana ji'tu, I came, for both male and female. Yaji'u, he comes. Taji'u, she comes. Taji'u, you come. Taji'ina, you female come. Aji'u, I come. So Ghaba, he was absent. Ghabat, she was absent. Ghibta, you were absent. Ghibti, you female were absent. Ghibtu, I was absent, for male and female both. Yaghibu, he is absent. Taghibu, she was absent. Taghibu, you are absent. Basically, in present tense form, Wahid Muannath Ghaib and Wahid Mudakkar Hadir, they are same. The sigha, the form is same. Taghibina, you feminine are absent. Aghibu, I am absent, for masculine and feminine both. Sada, he hunted. Sadat, she hunted. Sidta, you hunted. Sidti, you feminine hunted. Sidtu, I hunted. Yasidu, he hunts. Tasidu, she hunts. And Tasidu, you hunt. Tasidina, you feminine hunt. Asidu, I hunt, for masculine and feminine both. So in Wahid Mutakallim, masculine and feminine are same. And similarly, Jama Mutakallim, masculine and feminine and dual are same. And then you have Mala. Mala meaning to like, to be inclined. He was inclined. Malat, she was inclined. Milta, you were inclined. Milti, you feminine were inclined. Miltu, I was inclined. So Mala with preposition ila meaning to be inclined to something, to bend towards something, to have a liking, to develop a liking for something. And Yamilu, he is inclined. Tamilu, she is inclined. Tamilu, you are inclined. Tamilina, you feminine are inclined. Amilu, I am inclined. And then you have Fi'lul Amr. Ji meaning come. Ji, you feminine come. La taji, don't come. La taji, don't come. Ghib meaning be absent. Ghibi, you feminine be absent. La taghib, don't be absent. Masculine. La taghibi, don't be absent, for feminine. Sid, you hunt, masculine. Sidi, you hunt, for feminine. La tasid, don't hunt, for masculine. La tasidi, don't hunt, for feminine. Mil, get inclined, for masculine. And mili, get inclined, for feminine. And la tamil, do not get inclined, for masculine. And la tamili, do not get inclined, for feminine. And then you have Tamreen number 2. And this is very simple. Ayyu dukkanin hada. What type of shop is this? Hada dukkanul fakihi. This is a fruit seller shop. So we have to fill here al-fakihi. Basically, our job is to fill in the blank with an appropriate word. Man yabi'ul fakiyata. Who is selling the fruits? Al-fakihi yabi'ul fakiyata. The fruit seller is selling the fruits. Mada yabi'ul baqqalu. What is the grocer selling? Al-Baqqalu yabi'u al-Khudara. The grocer is selling al-Khudar, vegetables. Mata yaji'u al-Baqqalu ila dukkanihi. When does the grocer come to his shop? Al-Baqqalu yaji'u ila dukkanihi sabahan. You can use sabahan. The grocer is coming to his shop in morning, or the grocer comes to his shop in morning. هل يغيب البقال عن الدكان? Is the grocer absent from his shop, or does the grocer leave his shop? لا البقال لا يغيب عن دكانه. No, the grocer does not disappear or does not leave his shop. من يصيد السمك ويبيع? Who is selling the fish? Who is hunting the fish and selling them? من يصيد السمك ويبيع? Who is hunting the fish and selling? So صاد يصيد to hunt and باع يبيع to sell. Who is hunting the fish and selling? الصياد يصيد السمك ويبيع. الصياد يصيد السمك ويبيع. The hunter is hunting the fish and selling. So we have to fill here السمك here. أين يبيع الصياد السمك? Where does the hunter sell the fish? الصياد يبيع السمك في السوق. We have to use السوق here. The hunter is selling the fish in the market. هل يغيب التلميذ عن الدرس? Does the student leave the classes, or is the student absent from the class? لا, no. التلميذ لا يغيب عن الدرس. The student does not disappear from the class or is not absent from the class. هل يميل التلميذ إلى اللعب? Does the student like playing? لا التلميذ لا يميل إلى اللعب. The student does not like playing. So Alhamdulillah, we completed this lesson and I hope everything is clear for you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.